Hello students, welcome to Fun Maths Club lesson 2 square root. Here we have two objectives. First one is approximate the square root of a positive number which is not a perfect square. So here I have highlighted three keywords. The first one is approximate. Approximate means something is closer to the exact one but that is not equal to exact one. Okay. Then square root of a positive number, so that's what we are going to learn, so don't worry about that keyword. And perfect square, what do you mean by perfect square? So here you have a table with few square numbers. These are perfect squares. Okay, so let's go to this table. I will explain clearly to you all. So in this table, let's take number 1. So by multiplying itself, you can get square numbers. Okay, so first number is 1. 1 times 1, we can denote 1 squared, then that is equal 1. Here let's take 2. So 2 multiplied by itself, that is 2 times 2, that is equal 2 squared. 2 squared is equal 4. So likewise up to 5 is here. Let's erase everything. So you know how to find the square numbers, right? So what is the inverse of square number? Square root is the inverse of squaring. Okay, so let's say there's a notation for square root. Square root of 25 is equal 5. Square root of 16 is equal 4. Hope this one is clear to you. So let's move to another table. So here you could see another set of square numbers. Yeah, so it's starting from 2. 2 times 2, 2 squared, that is equal 4. 2.1 times 2.1, that is 2.1 squared, is equal 4.41. Likewise up to 2.7, 7 squared is equal 7.29. So what is the inverse of 5? Let's say you don't have 5 here, so but you can see 4.84 and 5.29. 5 is in between these two numbers, right? So inverse of 4.84, square root of 4.84 is equal to 0.2, right? Square root of 4.84 is equal to 0.2. Likewise, square root of 5.29 is equal to 0.3. So square root of 5, so 5 is in between these two numbers. Square root of 5 is in between these two numbers, right? So square root of 5 is in between 2.2 and 2.3. But here let's find the difference between 4.84 and 5, that is 0.16, and the difference between 5.29 and 5 is equal 0.29. So this is small, so 4.84 is closer to 5. So we can say approximation to the first decimal place of square root of 5, or more simply the first approximation of square root of 5 is equal to 2.2. Likewise square root of 6. So let's erase everything. So likewise, square root of 6. So 6 is in between 5.76 and 6.25. So the difference between 5.76 and 6 is equal 2.4. Sorry, the difference is less. Let's do this one. The difference between 6 and 5.76 is equal 0.24, right? Likewise, the difference between 6.25 and 6 is equal 0.24, sorry, 25. So this is a small this one is smaller than this one, so the difference between these two numbers is small. So we can say 5.76 is closest to this. So square root of 6 is equal 2.4. Let's erase this one and move to the next part. Square root of 7. Square root of 7. So 7 is in between 6.76 and 7.29. So the difference between 7 and 6.76 is equal 0.24. The difference between 7.29 and 7 is equal 0.29. So this number is closer. This is smallest one, so this is closer to 7. So square root of 7 is approximation to the first decimal place of square root of 7 is 2.6. Yeah. So hope this one is clear to you. In the next class we can do these two examples. Then you can try this exercise. Thank you for watching. Have a good day ahead.